Hello, welcome to my bookshelf tour. Okay, first, this is what I'm currently reading: Stephen King, The Dead Zone. It's on Danish, my native language, and main language, I guess. First Stephen King book I ever read: The Poems and Sonnets of William Shakespeare, Old Man's War, Noam Chomsky, What Uncle Sam Really Wants, The Search for Ancient Egypt, The Lost Boy by David Pelzer, and Henry Stevens. Up here we have Magnificent Africa, just a book with pictures and stuff. Awesome book. Then Tupac, A Thug Life, Astronomy, The Evolving Universe, Solar System, the George Carlin letters wrote by his wife, Caesar's Wives, Breaking the Bipolar Cycle, The Killing of Tupac Shakur, The Roman Empire, The Beatles, and Nicholas Sparks, the only book I have with Nicholas Sparks on Danish, translated to Danish. It's The Notebook, and A Girl Life Online. I think this used to be called Katie.com or something. But yeah, The Politics of Aristotle. Can't pronounce his name, sorry about that. Tupac Shakur, The Rose That Grew from the Concrete, A Child Called It, and A Man Named Dave, and Mark Twain, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And I'm gonna get Mark Twain's Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. And 5 minutes positive thinking stuff and how to play harmonica. Ernst Hemingway, it's on Danish too. It says goodbye to the weapons, I guess, and 2 Forrest Gump, 1 on Danish and 1 on English. Pearl Harbor, Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities, a book about Grace Kelly, Stephen King, Christine, Jackie Kennedy, a school book, and Delia Dobbs' Diary, and The Tao of Learning by Sun Tzu. Lao Tzu, I guess. Lao Tzu's, yeah, Tao Te Ching. And I have Egghead by Bo Burnham, God's Equation, and I have like these little pictures book with Sacagawea and stuff. Helen Keller, Bill Hicks, Eminem, Nicholas Sparks, The Rescue, The Wise and Witty Quote Book. This is a really good quote book, by the way. You should get it. It's really cheap. Well, I bought it really cheap on eBay. Anyways, sorry if I'm losing my breath and if I'm shaking. Then I have A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. Then I have Precious, and then I have Danish author H.C. Andersen. And this is my CDs. I don't know if you recognize some of the artists, but yeah. Then I have Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC, To Catch a Predator, and the Nutrius, Biggie Smalls, The Murder of Biggie Smalls. Yeah, this is a book by Dimitri. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking. Yeah, this is a book by Dimitri Martin. Wait, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Ancestral Roots, Free Will by Sam Harris. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Quiz book. Darwin, A Life in Science. Elvis Presley books. The Poetry of Robert Frost. The Mayan Prophecies. John F. Kennedy, The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, and 2 Danish books. 2 books about a Danish poet. We go down here. James Cameron's Titanic. Yeah, I like that movie. An Illustrated Color Text Psychiatry, Alexander the Great, Eyewitness to World War I, and World Religions, The Planets, classic Bob Dylan, 1962 to 1969. And this is really good, by the way. It says like story of every song that he wrote on that time period and why he wrote it and stuff. Anyways, Ape Man, Kurt Cobain journals, How to Draw Anything, Psychology, 2nd edition by Carlton Martin Buskist, I guess. Einstein, 100 Years of Relativity, Neanderthal, and Child Bride by Susan Finstel, and it's about Priscilla Presley. She mentioned me in a tweet. Yay. Schizophrenia, and District Psychiatry, and the World Religions, and William Blake. Danish translation kind of thingy. The Complete Book of the Brain, Drawings for Pleasure, and Introducing to Drawing. What does it? Comic Book Heroes, How to Draw, and How to Draw Landscapes. And I have Simpsons books, Simpson comics, I guess, and Practical Theater. Then I have a running book. Then I have a book about Marco Polo. Then I have another drawing book. Then I have Eratosthenes, how to pronounce his name, and his celestial geometry. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it, I'm from Denmark, still. Then I have a book about writing, and then I have a book about reincarnation. Then I have a book about inner monologue in acting, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Shakespeare stories for young readers, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, The Trial and Death of Socrates, and Oedipus Rex, I guess, on the technique of acting, and William Shakespeare Hamlet. Then I have a book about Nefertiti, and The Privileges of Youth, and Ernest Hemingway, The Essential of Hemingway, and the Anti-War Quote book. And then I have some books, Nicholas Sparks, the Lucky One, as you can see in Pope book. I shouldn't have bought that. It was cheap. And yeah, and I'm waiting on some books with the mail about sign language and stuff. So awesome. Hope you liked this video. And if you did, you can like it up. And if you didn't, dislike. I don't know. I don't care. Hope you like it. Yep.